Hey, what's up, fam? It's June. I wanted to do a little intro to the very first vlog interview that I'm going to share with you all. And one of the reasons why I launched this vlog is because I've always had a passion of empowering people who inspire me. And this little interview is with my friend Tone Oliver, who is a motivational performer. Our story is really unique, and we really built this amazing friendship all from a BART ride to the city from Hayward. So I hope you enjoy.
Your purpose, pushing through. When you hurting, looking cool. When you nervous, you the truth, and that's for certain, yeah. So just keep working for what you work, cause you deserve it, yeah. Ain't no way they can deter us to determine they gon' turn up.
Actually going into the city with one of my best friends, Bidiana. We were doing a content day, and we were actually going to Facebook as well as Wish to take some pictures. That day on the train from Hayward to San Francisco, I was feeling a little bit insecure. I've been dealing with this kind of imposter syndrome as far as, you know, what am I doing? Why am I taking a day off from work to do a content day? So that day, Tone Oliver actually came on the train, and that was the first time I listened to his performance, and the words in his song called No Days Off really kind of spoke to me. And what I loved about your approach is you came on, I remember exactly the words you said. You came onto the train and you said, "Hi, my name is Tone Oliver. I'm here to enlighten your BART ride."
Right.
That was the first time that I witnessed your performance, and then I think it was 2 weeks after I reached out. So you shared your IG, you said hit me on the ground, and I started following you and made a little donation to your Venmo account.
Right. For me, I've been performing on BART for about 7-8 months now. I want to take those opportunities and turn them into opportunities in like tech spaces or corporate spaces or just schools. And I just feel like BART can be, you know, something that can be a platform to help me get to another platform. What made you hit me up? Because this was before we saw each other again. You just randomly hit me on.
Well, I started following you.
Okay.
And then I was really inspired by your story. I read the articles that was published by SF Chronicle as well as KQED.
Right.
And then I kept replaying your music, as far as like the performance that I recorded with No Days. Mm-hmm. And what the song is actually about Tone's journey and what I resonate with, because the lyrics kind of covers, you know, going through anxiety, going through depression, and going through some insecurity, but never to give up on your dreams. So now fast forward, we're here at Wish. It's October 19th. So you performed here a month ago, yeah. I think on September 20th. So if you don't know me personally, I'm actually part of this nonprofit group called No Excuse Mom. That's actually how I started my career in recruiting. And we do this annual retreat, and I was fortunate to have all of our leaders across the United States and Europe here. We did an event here, and I thought it was a great idea for Tone to perform, because can you kind of talk about what you do as far as like your motivational
definitely. So it really all started from BART, you know. I got pulled into BART from a friend. I was doing music that wasn't necessarily speaking to the BART crowd, because, you know, if you guys don't know what BART is, it's like the Bay Area's public transit train or whatever. And when I'm doing my songs, you know, they're speaking to my hip hop crowd. They're speaking to people who listen to my music. But now on BART, you have, you know, grandparents, you have every race, you have every sexuality, you have every religion, you have everything.
Very
so like,
diverse,
okay,
yeah.
Right, it's like, okay, I can't do that. I have to talk to these people, you know? And I started writing music that just kind of spoke to the human aspect of people. And my music has always been kind of talking to myself, self-help rap is kind of what I call it. So I think if I just stay in that lane, just talk about my motivational things. You know, I did this thing called the Own Your Life Challenge. Talk about that. Talk about how you came into consciousness. Talk about how you keep focused, because everyone can relate to these things, you know?
I still get chills off that event, and we have a group thread with all the leaders, and they loved your performance. I keep looking at the videos, and you see these moms, and these are moms ranging in ages from like 25 to maybe over 40, and they're like bopping their head, especially to I'm Beautiful.
So when you feel it low and start to lose your glow, I want you to know you're beautiful, you're beautiful, you're beautiful, yeah, you're beautiful. Hey, I'm talking to me like I'm beautiful, I'm talking to y'all cause y'all so beautiful. What that mean? Be you to the fullest, yo.
I'm beautiful. I'm beautiful. Thank you guys so much.
So talk about that experience, kind of being in a crowd full of like 30 women.
It was awesome. We had a line of moms wanting to
taking
take
pictures, a bunch of selfies.
Shout out to all the No Excuse moms. Thank you guys so much. For real.
And then after the event, Maria King did a little thank you speech. And do you want to kind of touch on what she challenged you on?
Yeah, it was awesome. And it's so funny because it was just an alignment. It really was. But Maria King, who is the founder of No Excuse Moms, came and spoke after I performed. And then she was like, Tony Oliver makes me noise for him. Wasn't he amazing? He should write a song for No Excuse Moms, And for me, it was like, I should. Because I felt the connection. I was like, I can speak to you guys. I already know you guys are speaking to me. We speak the same language. You know what I mean? So when she said that, I was like, I can do this. I know I can do this.
Maria King challenged Tone to do a song for No Excuse Mom. And then he literally did it like 2 days after.
Yeah, I was excited. Like I said, I knew I could write this song for you guys because I was like, I speak this same language.
Yeah.
I've been talking like this, and then just being around you guys inspired me. So I had that juice. I had that no excuse mom energy in me.
No excuse dad.
And no excuse dad energy in me. So I was like, okay, let's utilize it while it's here. You know what I mean? Let's throw some beats on now and feel it. What you know about them? What you know about them? I be in the gym, hey, shining like a gem. My light never dim, hey, I'm creme de la creme. Forget the drama, I'm a no excuse MOM, hey. And then I had like a whole hook that went past and it had a verse and everything. But yeah, that was pretty much the concept. And I was like, oh yeah, we got something.
And then you wrote some more, and I think you added another verse.
Yeah, this is dope.
Really dope.
And then I think you shared it with a couple of the moms, and they loved it too, right?
They did.
Yeah, so it's like we gotta make it happen. We will make it happen.
I think it'll be a great Christmas present for our group. So I'm just gonna put it out there to see if that could happen by the end of the year. So yeah. I
appreciate you, June. You're awesome. I appreciate you. And for everybody who don't know June, I know you're probably following her because you're on her blog right now. But this is an amazing, hardworking, no excuse mom, hard worker. And she had follow her on Instagram. She's always posting something funny or inspirational and funny, which is my favorite. So yeah, just keep doing your thing.
And if you don't know Tone, this is Tone. I'm inspired by you as well. His Own Your Life challenge. It's a great way to motivate your employees if you have like a team building event, or if you want someone to kind of inspire the crowd. Can you talk a little bit more about how you blend your music with storytelling and about your kind of like journey in life?
Like same with BART, right? All these concepts have come up. Things like affirmations, songs like The Answer, which is a song about meditation, songs like I'm Beautiful. All these songs I've been writing have been in alignment with like self-healing and self-worth and self-love and the grind of no days off, the belief in superpowers. So I kind of have stories for all these songs and how they were written because they're so real to how they came about in the world. I'm able to go to these spaces, share these stories, songs that were rooted in my fathering or rooted in just being on the BART, but it's real life. You are speaking like a talk, but then then I also have this music that speaks directly to it as well, and it's fun and it's entertaining. And at the end, I've done it maybe 5-6 times now in different spaces, and it's always received super well. People are always like at the end, coming up to me. So for me, it's like, okay, I have something that I can offer people finally that I feel good about, that I feel that it's doing a justice. You know what I mean? So I'm excited about that. So yeah. That's kind of how it came about. And
didn't like a startup reach out to you after an event?
Well, before the event, I did one maybe months ago at a startup called Fictive. Shout out to Fictive. And then after hours, I was just sharing some of our story on social, and a supporter from BART reached out to me, and he has a investigative podcast that he's doing, and he wanted me to do the theme song for his podcast. That's
amazing.
Yeah, so it's just opening more doors, giving more opportunities, and building relationships.
Yeah, perfect. Cool. Well, thanks for being here.
Yeah, thank you. Inspiring each other.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Exactly. All right, guys. Thanks. Bye.